Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Miss Jackie Russell. If you're returning today to see what's going on, I want you to know I appreciate you. I thank you very much for your support, and I'm so glad to see you here. If this is your first time to see us here, then I want to especially invite you to subscribe. At least consider it, and if you do, ring that notification bell so you'll know our next videos. We do a variety of unboxings here. And from lifestyle, beauty, all kinds of different ones. Cookies, we do a live plant, we do several. But we also do a Celebrate States, and that's what we're going to do today. Celebrate States is a monthly subscription that you can get for $45 a month. You can subscribe at longer lengths like 3 months and 6 months, and you can get it down as low as $39 a month. This is a great subscription box. We get a chance to see and taste a little bit of each state of the 50 United States. So join me as we open up this box. I can't wait. I don't know which state it is because they don't give us any clue. You can tell back there on the back I've got one, the New York. I knew that was New York when it came. I mean, obviously I could tell that. I think I should have undid this beforehand. Alright guys, we're going to find out what state we're going to celebrate. And here we go. It is the great state of Tennessee. Follow me to Tennessee. Alright, well as usual we got our map of Tennessee. We always get a map and we get a personal address note that says, "We love Tennessee and hope you do too. Enjoy your gift box, Celebrate States. Thanks for being a part of our Celebrate States family." And it's been a pleasure, and they always send a little handwritten card. We have our product card here, and we have more information about Tennessee. We have a book of Knoxville, Tennessee, and then just a welcome Tennessee. So this is a travel map, I'm sure. Yeah, made in Tennessee. It's the transportation map. So they always send us information that we can learn about. So if you're thinking about going to Tennessee and you want to know something about them, you can check it out for future use at least. Anyways, now that we've got all that out of the way, let's check this out. We're fixing to get into some goodies. And isn't it appropriate how they've got it in orange because we're getting ready to go into October with all the pumpkins and then Halloween coming up. All right, guys, let me see my product card. Well, here it looks like our first item is Willa's Shortbread cookies. So these are handcrafted, bite size, wildflower and honey, and they're shortbread cookies. Oh yeah, those are going to be delicious. I got little loud puppies again. Y'all just have to bear with me. This looks really good. Let's find out a little bit about them. For over 30 years, Willow Shortbread has produced the finest shortbread cookies and cheese biscuits using traditional Southern recipes with family-guarded attention to detail and quality. From her home in the Highlands of North Carolina, Willa Allen began baking traditional shortbread for special events at a local country club. So well received was her shortbread, she began offering it to local markets, eventually having to add a second oven to her kitchen to keep up with the demand. When Willa adapted her shortbread recipes to produce cookies, the classic shortbread was created and remains an all-time favorite to this day with its rich, buttery goodness. Classic shortbread cookies. So I can't wait to try out these shortbread cookies. They sound delicious. Our next item is Brittle Brothers, and Brittle Brothers has sent us some baking brittle. Wow, that ought to be interesting. Have y'all ever had peanut brittle? Well, we're talking about bacon brittle. Let's find out all about it. Years ago, John Spalding searched for a good peanut brittle, only turned up cheap brittles with very few nuts. So in 1987, John dusted off Great-Grandma Spalding's old-fashioned peanut brittle recipe from the 1860s and went to work. After countless hours of tweaking the recipe, John found that by reducing the corn syrup and the sugar in the recipe, while at the same time increasing the amount of healthy nuts in his brittle, he could produce the most delicious and healthiest brittle ever made, and it would be a healthier alternative to almost all other varieties of brittle that are out there. Brittle Brothers Brittles have sugar levels less than 12 grams per serving and are gluten-free. Celebrate States choose the bacon flavor because it's just so Tennessee. I can't wait to try this. And I'm hoping, because they said that they use natural ingredients, that I'll be able to eat it. So that sounds delicious. Okay, our next item is Music City Suds. Look at that, isn't that cute the way they wrapped it up? Oh, it smells good. I Walk the Line by Johnny Cash. Wow. Well, I'll have to hang on to that and keep it intact just for conversation piece. That smells good. Let's find out about it. Music City Suds is proud to be the unofficial soap maker of country music. Not only, it says unofficial, to be the unofficial soap maker of country music. Not only have our products appeared in celebrity gift bags at the CMTs and the CMA Awards, we have created custom soaps for some of country's biggest stars, including Lady Antebellum, Tracy Adkins, and Barbara Mandrell. MCS products have graced the shelves of Nordstrom, TJ Maxx, the Country Music Hall of Fame, the Opry. Here in Nashville, we're all about the music, so it's no surprise that the sights, sounds, and people of Music City, USA have inspired our product. Whether you're lathering it up for I Walk the Line or singing in the shower, friends, and aloe places, you'll find a little bit of Tennessee in every sud. We use no artificial ingredients, colors, scents, or additives, no harsh chemicals or skin irritating additives. Our colorants are food grade, and all of our fragrances are from pure essential oils. Celebrate States have chosen I Walk the Line because that's our favorite Johnny Cash song. That smells good. I Walk the Line. All right, well, we're finding out some interesting things about Tennessee. And of course, this was from Nashville, Tennessee. And I might want to mention that these two products were out of Goodlesville, Tennessee. So these two products came out of Goodlesville, Tennessee. And I forgot to tell you that. Our next product is Moon Pie from Chattanooga, Tennessee. And who hasn't had a moon pie? Of course, they're so delicious. All right, let's find out about it. I didn't know they came from Tennessee. It all began in 1917 when a Kentucky coal miner asked our traveling salesman for a snack as big as the moon. Earl Mitchell reported back, and the bakery obliged with a tasty treat named moon pie. It was filling, fit in the lunch pail, and coal miners loved it. Chattanooga Bakery produced over 100 items, but by 1929, they were flying off the shelves and the factory was boxing hundreds every day. Currently, there are millions of moon pies produced daily. Moon pie was a childhood staple for many of us, and Celebrate States wanted to share this fun, snackable with our Celebrate States family. How sweet. Well, that's going to be good too. Now, I don't know if I can eat that though, because it's probably got some processed foods in it. But I used to eat them when I was a kid before I got so, I guess you'd say, sensitive to certain foods. But our next item, our Southern Fried Barn Design, is this nice little list, fixin' to. Do any of y'all use this little slogan? We're always fixin' to. My husband is from Missouri, and he didn't quite understand how to use the term fixin'. He had to learn how to use it in a sentence properly. Because he'd say, I'm fixing to go tomorrow to Abilene or whatever. And he's like, well, you can't use fixing like that. When you say fixing, you got to be fixing. You got to be doing it right then. It's time to do it. Whatever you're fixing to do, it is a current event right then and there. All right, guys, now that you've had your little lesson on fixing to, just in case you don't know what it is, Let's read what they have to say. Our mission, Southern Fried Barn Designs, is to keep those stories of the older generations alive. The historic Southern saying, farm tales, and life growing up in days gone by. The modern design paired with the older cultures brings a fresh approach to the newer generation. Our products are tools to educate on Southern history, but also the functionality, whether it be kitchen towel or greeting card. It's Amy's passion to keep these timeless stories alive for the newer, more modern generation. At Celebrate States, we love a fixin' to list, so we chose this super fun notepad for your list as well. All right, well, thank you, Celebrate States. That's cute. I like that. I'll get some good use out of that. And one other item that we have here is hot chicken crackers. Hot chicken crackers featured on the Food Network. Tracy Page is the creative force behind all of Nashville's chocolate and nut company's gourmet artisan foods. Inspired by Nashville's love of hot chicken to create her one-of-a-kind Nashville hot chicken crackers. They're the other reason Nashville is famous. All natural and savory, spicy with a perfect amount of Nashville hot chicken heat. Her crackers are the perfect Tennessee gourmet snack, gift, and souvenir. Like all of her products, they are uniquely Nashville and made in Tennessee, says Tracy. They're music for your mouth. Oh, how sweet. Isn't that cute? So we got some great little treats in here. And I look forward to trying them. And if I can't eat them, then my husband or some of my kids or grandkids will. My husband's probably going to love this moon pie. So to recap, for our Tennessee box, follow me to Tennessee. We got our moon pie. We got our little bar of soap, I Walk the Line. We got our shortbread cookies. We got our bacon brittle. That sounds good. I may have to open it. And we got our hot chicken crackers. And those sounded good too. And last but not least, we did get our fixin' to list to do. And we also, of course, got our Tennessee travel book, maps, and interesting information about parts of Tennessee. So, guys, I'm going to open this real quick because I just have to taste of bacon brittle. That just sounds too good not to try. Okay, guys, here's what it looks like. Crunchy. Mmm. Mmm. You can taste the bacon. Bacon with peanut butter. Who would have ever thought? Mmm. This is delish. Okay, guys. This is delicious. This is, you can reach them at brittlebrothers.com. That's on the back of this package. I would recommend it if you want some good tasting brittle. Wow, that's excellent. All right, guys, that's what we have for Celebrate States. We went to Tennessee. It looks like we're going to have a lot of good things to eat. We're going to be able to get things on our fixin' to list. And I would just like to thank you all again. And I would like to ask you, if you haven't subscribed, why don't you consider it today? And as usual, I would like you all to have a blessed and happy day. And I will see you all next time around. Bye-bye.